Hello, my name is Chandan Singh, and this is a reflection video for the semester. Um, and to start with, so this term in the project management coursework really changed how I see myself as a professional. I learned that being a project manager is not really just about like schedules or budgets or tools, or it's about people, communication, and leadership. So through coursework or and group projects and discussion, I became more aware of my strengths, my challenges, and the skills that I need to keep developing. So, in this video, I will reflect on what I learned about myself and explain three key leadership and communication skills that project managers must possess with specific examples. So, what I learned about myself this term is that one of the biggest things I learned is that how I respond to responsibility and pressure. So, when working on group project, I noticed that I naturally take on an organizing role, which is like setting timelines or clarifying tasks and making sure that everyone is aligned. But however, also realize that I sometimes hesitate to speak up when conflict arises, especially if I don't want to upset team members. So, this coursework showed me that avoiding difficult conversations can actually create more problems later on. So, I learned that effective project managers need to be comfortable addressing these issues early on, even when it feels uncomfortable. I also learned that I perform better when expectations are clearly defined. So not just for myself, but for others as well in the team, which actually reinforced my learning that how important communication is in project management. So one of the skills I would start with is the leadership through accountability. So, leadership skill project manager must possess, um, and one of them is accountability. So, a project manager needs to take responsibility not only for their own work but for the overall success of the project and the performance of the team. For example, during a group assignment this term, there was a delay because one team member missed a deadline. So instead of blaming that person, a project manager should step in, reassess the schedule, and support the team in getting back on track. I learned that leadership is not about pointing fingers, it's about actually problem solving and ownership. And this skill matter because team looks up to the project manager for stability. And when a leader takes accountability, it actually builds trust and motives and motivate the team to do the same. The second skill is the clear and adaptable communication. So, for project manager, having a clear and adaptable communication is very critical. So, every stakeholder, be it like team members or clients and senior management, all need information communicated in different ways. So one example from this coursework was like working on group discussion where teammates preferred detailed instruction while others wanted a high level overview. So I learned that project managers must adjust their communication style to fit their audience. The last skill I would talk about is emotional intelligence and conflict management. So emotional intelligence is important, especially when managing conflict. Project managers work with like diverse personalities, so there are different opinions and working styles, which naturally leads to conflict at times. So, for instance, during a team project this term, there was disagreement about how work should be divided. I learned that ignoring tension doesn't make it go away. So, a strong project manager listens actively, acknowledges different perspectives, and helps the team reach a solution that keeps the project moving forward. And the skill is essential because unresolved conflict can damage team morale and productivity. So, in conclusion, this term has taught me quite a lot about project management, not just about myself, but also about the technical skills. I learned to continue developing confidence in leadership and communication, especially in challenging situation. And the coursework helped me understand not only what makes a good project manager, but also how I can continue growing into that role. So that's from my end on this reflection video. Thank you.